That is so.
Woo! That was so dope.
Oh my gosh, that is so
My
cool.
goodness.
That's so
What's
good.
up, guys? Figuremaniashow is here with Alan, Patrick, Kaiju.Pu, and Akira Jo. Welcome, guys. Welcome to another episode of the Titan Masters, guys. So, guys, does anybody have anything to say before we begin?
Make sure
Okay.
the chat's on, yeah?
Yeah, I was about to ask that.
Yeah.
Actually, I can't.
Alrighty, we got 3 people watching.
Oh yeah, I see the chat. Okay.
Cool.
All right.
Alrighty,
Can
cool.
someone try to send a comment in YouTube?
Okay.
Yeah, let's test out the chat.
Let's do it. Oh.
All right, guys. So we're just double checking things before we begin.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna message the Filipino folks and see if they can access the chat.
Okay.
Go. We got something.
Oh,
Hey,
so
well, that's Akira, right?
that's Akira.
Oh yeah, there we go. What up?
Alrighty.
Such an Akira thing to do.
Yes. Alrighty. All right, guys. So okay. So we were supposed to have a special guest today with us, David Eric Dopko, but unfortunately he felt ill. Okay, and he had to cancel last minute, which is unfortunate. So we wish him the best. Hopefully he will have a speedy recovery, and we'll bring him on in a future episode. Okay, guys. So for today's episode, we're just going to continue on with the other topics that we have lined up. All right, guys. So so one of the things that we wanted to focus on today is shopping for figures, and like what places that where you can shop for figures, because I feel like I get questions all the time. Oh, where to get this figure, where to get that figure, and things. And I'm surprised enough that there's still a lot of people that don't know where to get figures. Okay, especially online. So hopefully this episode will give you guys a more of a comprehensive guide on where you guys can shop for these figures. There's still Ooh, that's a bad echo. Alrighty. Okay, so Alan, can you just switch over to the PowerPoint slide?
My God, that looks so good.
Alrighty, so figure shopping, guys. So mandarake. Okay, so has any of you ever shopped at mandarake online?
Yes.
Yep. That's.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I went there too.
okay, so raise your hand who has. I've been to mandarake in Tokyo, but I've never
Same.
shopped online.
Isaiah actually didn't know Mandarake exists as a store, at first.
Yeah.
Like he thought it was just an online store back then, I remember still. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Literally no clue.
Yeah. So, Akira, do you want to tell us your shopping experience with mandarake?
Oh, it's good. Like no, other than the price and the shipping prices, actually, it's not too bad, and packaging is really well done, and as you expect from a Japanese store. Their packaging is always top notch, and descriptions are always really accurate as well. They'll tell you what's wrong with it, because mostly when you buy from mandarake, it's hardly new, right? It's most like used second stuff, but something wrong with it, even just a scratch, tiny scratch, they'll let you know. Even if it's the box, a little bit dented, they'll let you know. So yeah, really happy with it actually.
Oh, okay, that's cool.
I bought a couple,
So
a couple of stuff there.
Oh, because I've never shopped online at mandarake like all the time. Like I just know mandarake from the times that I've gone to Japan. And I walk into their stores and they got tons of stuff. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
Vintage stuff too.
Yes. Okay. So Godzilla Train. What up, fellas? What's going on, buddy? Thank you for coming today, buddy. Yeah.
Recently,
Alrighty.
I shopped
So.
online. But what I did was, we have a friend who consolidates shipping, so you can shop from anywhere in Japan. You ship it to her address, and
Oh,
then she puts
Mhm.
them all in a box. Yeah, and ships them to the Philippines. So I bought on Mandarake. That's why I was asking about the Ant-Man Bandai, the SH Figure Arts ant, the giant ant.
Uh-huh.
It was really cheap,
Oh.
and I had to fill up the box, so we get our money's worth. So I bought
Right.
that.
who's your friend? Is she only ships to I assume to you, right?
Yes, I think she specializes obviously in the Philippines, but she can also ship it
Yeah.
out to anywhere just via the regular post, and she's just gonna use the rates there. And then,
Okay.
of course,
So
put her.
and she lives in Japan.
She lives in Tokyo.
Oh, that's what's
Oh,
up.
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a friend in Tokyo that she gets me books and stuff like that, like whenever I request them. So, yeah, that's the way to go. Like if you know somebody in Tokyo. Actually, there is somebody that recently I got connected with on Instagram. He also has a YouTube channel. I don't know if you've seen. He's also on Instagram. He's called The Great Figure Man. Yeah, if you look him up, I mean, he lives in The Great Figure Man. Yes. Okay.
What a
And
name.
yeah. And yeah, he lives there actually, and he's like, yeah, because when the Ichibancho Godzilla was announced, he messaged me, hey, I live in Tokyo and stuff like that. Would you like me to get this figure for you? And I was like, no, it's cool. I already have my order in and stuff like that. And he was like, oh, okay, so that's pretty cool.
Get your reference there.
Yeah. So. Yeah, so so popular Japanese anime manga bookstore. So yeah, it's a bookstore too. Yeah, so has extensive toy selections, new and old items, great for finding old and vintage, worldwide shipping. Okay, great vinyl collection. Cool. I should try shopping. Now, here's the thing with Mandarake. Do they accept PayPal?
I've paid with PayPal myself.
I think so.
Oh, you have, yeah?
I can't remember.
Oh, okay.
I ordered my first
they do.
alien metal build with PayPal credit.
Oh, okay. Alrighty. Cool. All right. So, Mandarake is a yay or nay? I think a yay. Yeah.
It's a yay.
It's a yay. All right. Cool. Yay. All right. Let's go to the next store. Okay. So, since this is a little shot of Mandarake, like their whole setup and things.
Ew, what is
pretty
that?
self-explanatory. That Ronald McDonald.
Oh, it's so funny. Yeah.
They sell everything,
Yeah.
man.
Adult items too.
Do they really?
Oh my.
How would you know that, Alan? How would you know that?
Oh.
Right now.
They call them the late toy show for a reason, though. Come on now.
Yeah. Anything past 11 p.m., you can show anything.
No, just kidding. All jokes, everybody. For the kids that are
That's
watching.
all right, buddy. Cool.
Hey, he's not putting
All
up
right,
the
so
laugh thingy. Come on, production manager.
yeah, I didn't put up the laughter. All right, so
Oh boy.
all right, good. All right, so Mandarake, guys. So write that on your list if you guys don't know if you don't know about Mandarake. Alrighty, Amazon Japan. Now I've had experience with Amazon Japan. When the poster version, the 2019 Godzilla poster version came out, like Amazon Japan was pretty much one of the only places that you can get it, and thankfully they ship worldwide. All right, but again, depending on your proximity, I mean, shipping will vary. You know what I mean? So, I live in Taiwan, so like shipping wasn't all that much for me. So, have you guys ever shopped from Tokyo, Amazon Japan?
Just recently. You need a separate account for this. Even if you have an Amazon
exactly.
account, you need a separate account.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
you need a
Uh,
separate account for that. That's true.
yeah, but I've shipped from the US and it wasn't that expensive, like $20 for it's for my wife, like a limited Hello Kitty.
That's so.
Uh-huh.
But and it arrived like in 3 days from the US. So I'm sure from Japan. It's not a joke, Akira. It's really for my wife, not for me. Right? Seriously. But yeah, but that it's the same thing for my recent orders with Amazon. It's consolidated. So I ordered from Amazon, from Mandarake, and just to my friend, and then she ships it out, all together.
Yeah.
So I see the shipping.
Now, I guess like for all Amazon sites, I mean, there's no PayPal. Yeah.
For Amazon?
Yeah, no, you can still do
No.
PayPal.
You can.
Really? Because last time I checked, you couldn't do PayPal.
I have 2 of the new Evangelions on pre-order through PayPal. They're just gonna send me an email to my PayPal account. Maybe it's just where your home, what's it called? I guess your home country is.
Yeah.
I don't know if
I don't know. Maybe that might be the case. I'm not sure. Yeah.
your residency.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see PayPal in the Amazon Japan.
That's
Maybe
weird.
they don't.
I wonder.
But
definitely.
credit
Yeah, see,
cards,
they don't. Yeah.
credit cards they accept.
Yeah, credit cards, but I try and stay away from credit cards as much as possible. You know
Oh,
what I
yeah.
mean? Only like as a last resort. So, I mean, that's why I love PayPal so much. Like most of my stuff, like from Big Bad Toy Store, which is another toy
Right.
store we'll get to in a bit. It's all PayPal. I
Okay.
pay all that through PayPal. Yeah.
So I have an
So-
update for you, Harold, for Mandarake. They only accept PayPal for non-adult items. So you're out of luck for the adult items for PayPal.
Okay, I guess it's an
Not a
exchange.
joke, too. That's
Wow.
serious.
Thank goodness.
It got me.
Alrighty. Okay, so here's a shot of Amazon Japan,
Look at that guy.
and some of these prices are actually, I don't know. Hold on a second. 22,000 Japanese yen. Let me see what that is in Taiwanese.
9,000 Japanese yen.
That's
Oh my god.
$40. Yeah, you divide it by 100 for US.
Oh, that's easily over $200.
Yeah.
That's easily over $200. Let's that's Shin Godzilla, 89,000 yen.
So
292.
so $89, right?
No, I wish.
What?
It's no.
Wait a second. That can't be right. Hold on a second. Wait.
It is. I know that that's going to be a big number. Because when I buy through this, it exchanges it. It's ridiculous. That's a ridiculous amount of money to pay for that figure right there.
No way. That's nearly $1,000 for that
It's
shit.
like 800 something.
Oh, $800.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's ridiculous. I would never pay that much
that's
for that.
ridiculous. I wouldn't pay that much, man. You know, there was a kid that he wanted the poster version, the Godzilla 2019 poster version, and he messaged me, "Oh, listen, I can get this poster version for $500. Should I do it?" I go, "What? $500? You're better off using that money to getting a gigantic series Godzilla for that money. You know what I mean? And you get more of your money's worth. You know what I mean? But man, jeez,
People are
it's
really
crazy.
people fell in love with that figure. It's a dope figure, but it's definitely not worth $500 to me. It really is.
No, I would not pay. Yeah, no, man.
As cool as it is,
Yeah.
honestly, it's not worth it.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, let the buyer beware. Shop at you know, like if there's a release on something, you know what I mean, like a brand new release, then yeah, come to Amazon Japan and like get on it early. You know what I mean? Because after, I mean, you can clearly see these aftermarket prices are ridiculous. You know what I mean? So like once that pre-order window is done, don't bother coming here. You know what I mean? So come here. Yeah, like come here only like if you know, if you're ready to jump on a pre-order and things, you know what I mean? But yeah, but for if you're looking for some used stuff or whatever, I mean, look at it like that. That's just ridiculous. I will not pay that much that money for a figure like that. No way.
I recently bought the old Mafex Justice League Cyborg, which is an old figure, so you couldn't find it anymore, and it was still like retail, like $70. So I got that.
Actually,
well, that really depends. I mean, that's a good price for that. You know what I mean? But like for SH, like for Godzilla stuff, SH Monster Arts, like X pluses and stuff like that, these prices skyrocket like crazy. You know what I mean? So yeah.
Now my understanding is Amazon is almost like a distributor in itself. Like multiple stores sell through them and they distribute. Like they're like the middleman, right? Okay.
Yeah, so
pretty much. Yeah. I wonder if Amazon workers in Japan get treated better than Amazon workers in America. So,
oh god.
Yeah, I've heard no complaints about Japanese workers. Anyways.
Yeah, I love it.
All right. So Facebook. All right. So there is a marketplace on Facebook. I've used it very seldomly. So depending on your country, lots of independent distributors with pre-order service or even low down to no down payments and regular stuff, great prices. Okay, so here's another place that you could try, guys, at finding figures.
Yeah, and it really depends on where you are, what country you're at. But
I was about to say, I won't have this type of availability here. That looks really nice to see all these different figures.
Yeah, but I'm sure the US has a lot of like independent. Well, I'm not sure, but here in the Philippines, we have a lot of independent distributors on Facebook. And yeah, you just pre-order. You don't need to. It's really low down payment, and they just inform you when it's available. And it's really good price too. Very comparable.
Yeah, I think that's the same as Indonesia as well.
So what's these prices like? That's Filipino prices, right?
So the first one, the Mecha Godzilla. That's about $150.
Okay, that's the same. It's the same. Yeah. But that's a pre-order. But what's the prices like on a used figure? Is it like pretty much the same as everywhere? Any idea?
It depends. Like I got a recently a Banda, the SHF Captain Marvel, the first one, for like $40.
Oh, wow.
So
what about this Godzilla 2014 over here in the corner in the bottom right hand?
I'd say that's about 152, right?
Yeah.
140.
Less than that should be.
Yeah, that's not too bad. I would like if I wanted that figure. If I was looking for that figure, I would pay that. I guess.
I'd pay 100 maybe. I don't know. It's pretty much. I feel like it's a plain figure, honestly. 150 for each, maybe. I don't know.
Anyway, the problem with these Facebook groups is that you got no protection, so be careful.
That's true.
You have to you ask around. You ask.
Yeah, you have to ask around.
Yeah.
Like in Indonesia, it's funny. So we have. That's why I have an Amazon card. All right. So actually, that's interesting with installment thingy because in Indonesia, some of them sell through Facebook as well. But if you don't trust them, you can go through a market like like a sort of like an sort of like a eBay or something like that. You know what I mean? And they offer 12 months interest free if you pay with credit card. So you can pay in installments for the expensive stuff.
Yeah.
It should be.
All righty. Cool. All right, Big Bad Toy Store.
How much is the Godzilla versus Kong Monster Arts Kong? How much is that?
Oh, it's getting rare.
It's getting the prices is getting jacked up. Yeah.
So how much is it now?
Depends. I mean, I think it's still available on Big Bad Toy Store for
Yeah, it is.
MSRP.
For retail.
But if you want to buy, I mean, like, I don't know why you would, but if you want to buy it somewhere else, it's more than likely going to be like 100 plus. Like people saw it in the like the Facebook groups locally to here for like 100 plus. I don't know why. So
Because here, yeah, in Facebook we have it for like 60 bucks.
Okay, so yeah, that's around.
Yeah.
I think it retailed for around 60, right?
That's the retail.
70.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's the retail 60. Yeah.
60, 70, yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
People sell it for not double as much, but still.
Yeah. All right. Now this is one of my favorite places, Big Bad Toy Store.
Yeah.
I shot like because I live in Taiwan. If there's like figures that I just can't get here in Taiwan, I come to Big Bad Toy Store, like the He-Man line. Like I want those Masters of the Universe figures. So and they're on sale now in Big Bad Toy Store. So like I'll be doing a pre-order of those figures here.
One?
Now the new Mattel ones, yeah. Now the nice thing about not from what I've seen, you know what I mean? Like but although I mean for a long time we didn't have the McFarlane DC figures, but now we got them here in Taiwan. So I kind of like stopped shopping for DC McFarlane Multiverse here because I know they'll just show up here in Taiwan. Right. But for those other figures, like even wrestling figures, like I go to Ringside Collectibles for wrestling figures, and now Big Bad Toy Store has just started doing wrestling figures. You know what I mean? So so this is a good place. I mean, the nice thing is that you can pre-order it, and like if it's like a pre-order, like as long as you have the money, like you can put it on Pile of Loot, which is like a layaway, like so like. When it releases, you have like 80 days to pay off your thing, your item. You know what I mean? Or when or you can Pile of Loot it, and then then you have it saved. You know what I mean? So like it's not going anywhere. You know what I mean? And then I think it's a pretty good service. You know what I mean? For me, I mean this is good. But the shipping is a little bit expensive at times, depending on the item and the size of it and stuff like that. But I've received absolutely everything I've ever ordered from this place. You know what I mean? So the only thing that it's comparable. I mean, like that Megazord, that Power Rangers Megazord that I showed you guys last time. I got that from Big Bad Toy Store. Now, because of the pandemic, there was just this really long delay. You know what I mean? Like it got lost in the mail for some reason, but it finally arrived. And I paid like $20 of shipping on top, I guess. Right. So that's not too bad. You know what I mean? So, so that's the thing. I mean, it's a figure that I really can't get here. You know what I mean? If I get it here, I mean, if somebody will have it, or they'll just be hiking up the price or whatever, So, yeah, Big Bad Toy Store.
So
Good
let
place.
me ask, is because we still have Toys R Us here.
Wow.
We have Toys R Us here in Taiwan too.
Yes.
All right. So we have like the Marvel Legends, we have McFarlane, we have all the.
We don't have a Toys R Us here.
I don't have McFarlane here in Malaysia. Toys R Us.
I think we gone. Like in Australia, it's gone. I think.
Oh yeah. Well, the thing is, though, I didn't know that there were like Toys R Us is like different subsidiaries. You know what I mean? Because like when they were about to go out of business in America, I thought ours was going to go out of business too. But then someone told me, no, it's owned by a different company. So so that's why we still have our Toys R Us. So
you can buy it.
Yeah.
Well, in Malaysia, we actually have Babies R Us and Toys R Us. We have both actually.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. So, guys, getting back to this comment here, Amazon Kong, 105 to 140. I'm willing to pay 105, not 140 for the Kong.
Why would you?
I think.
Because Big Bad Toy Store still have it for about $60 to $70. So.
Yeah. So. That's
Heads
true.
up, guys! If you haven't bought your King Kong yet.
Yeah, when I lived in the
Yeah.
States, this was my store, the Big Bad Toy, and that was back in 2003. So they've been
Yeah.
around for a long time. Big Bad
They've
Toy
been
store.
around for a long time, yeah, and they just gotten bigger and stuff, you know. Now speaking of like if you want something again, just pre-order it. You know what I mean? You're gonna kick yourself in in the ass
Yeah.
like if you don't pre-order something and then later like you like and with anything wherever, you know what I mean? Just pre-order. That's what I do. Like with any SH Monster Art, boom, I pre-order. Oh, I don't have that SH Monster Art. I know I want it. I'm pre-ordering it. So
If
I don't waste
even if
time.
you're on the fence,
Yeah.
even if you're on the fence,
You can always cancel it.
Yeah.
You
Yeah,
can always
there's
sell it
Yeah.
later. You know what I mean? Like you got it, you don't like it, sell it off.
Yeah, sell it off. Exactly. Yeah. Now, speaking of items, expensive items, look at this picture of this Voltron, guys. We were talking on this before we went online. We all wanted this Voltron, and then like we saw the price of this Voltron, like
I'm gonna leg.
it's like $800. Like when it's all said and done, at least for me, if I were to order this Voltron from Big Bad Toy Store, when it gets to my house, I will have paid $800 already. Yeah.
That's
So,
ridiculous. I couldn't do it.
yeah.
What's so special? Is it like human size? It better be.
You can rate it.
No, it's very it's very
everything-
articulated, and it's
Accurate?
Has lights. All the
it has
eyes
lights.
lit up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
the pilots,
It's
right?
bit-
The small little pilots and stuff.
They have
Yeah,
pilots.
you got the pilots with it, so it's beautiful. It's a beautiful figure, but man, 800. I don't know, man. Anyways, let's go on to the next one.
It
Hobby Link.
transforms, you know. So it's
Yeah.
What's this?
Now I've shopped
Hobby
here
Link.
before, Hobby Link
Link.
Japan.
I have
Yeah.
just
I shop a lot.
I've you do, eh? Yeah, I've shopped here. My Mayfex Superman, I got it off of this website, and no troubles, and the prices are pretty comparable. Yeah. So
Their support team is very good, you know.
sup.
yeah,
It's a scary picture.
Hey, help me.
I know.
Scares me.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
What happened?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, my wife is just walking in. She's got like a plate full of pancakes and stuff like that with maple syrup. I'm like, oh man.
Wow.
You better share. You better share.
You get it?
Same day ship.
Good.
Yeah, man. So yeah, and my dogs are here. Chica and Obi are here. So yeah, I mean, this is the first show that I'm in my man cave finally. Like after all this time, 7 episodes, I'm finally here in my room. So yeah, yes. Ooh, what's that?
Is that me? That's not me. What site are y'all using to pre-order Mecha Godzilla? I use Zen Market.
Oh yeah.
Yep. I had to pay all of it at once, but I got my pre-order in because every other website screwed me over.
Oh, well, for me, I mean, it's different. Like people are always asking me like where I pre-order my stuff. Actually, I don't pre-order my stuff online. My buddy who owns a toy store, he's got the connection, so I go through him. So he deals with everything. Yeah.
Darn it, man. I wish I was over somewhere yonder so I could have those type of connections.
Yeah.
Zen
So like,
Market what is Zen Market, Isaiah?
Yeah, what about it? Say again?
What is Zen Market?
So it's like kind of like Buy or anything like that. It's just a proxy service. I just trust it so much more because it allows PayPal. Buy does too, but between Buy and Zen Market, I want to say the shipping cost is like it's pretty good for Zen Market. And then their fee, like their middleman fee, I guess is essentially what you would call it, is like super inexpensive. So buying like a ton of items won't like break your blow your wallet or anything like that.
So they
Yeah.
consolidate too, right? You can
Yeah,
shop
they
from,
consolidate.
Japanese, and it's Japan based, right? When you want to shop in Japan. All right.
Yeah, that's cool.
I check it out.
Yeah.
We'll give it a roll.
Yeah. So like again, like I go through my friend, like whenever it's like a Godzilla figure or whatever, whichever line, he gets it for me and I don't have to worry about it. And then I can pay him when it comes. You know what I mean? So but it's just these other figures like wrestling figures, superhero figures. I have to get them on my own. Yeah. All right, awesome collector. Okay, so now this is stateside. So you know, this is for you guys living in the States. This is the place where you can come. I've never had to use Awesome Collector. Has any of you guys used Awesome Collector?
No.
But I have heard really good reviews for them. If you want me to get into that, I can.
What is that? What Kraken figure is that?
That's from
the X Plus. I think that's X Plus. I think I'm not sure.
Titans. Is it Clash of the Titans?
Yeah, it's Clash of the Titans. Classic
Yes,
Clash of the Titans. Yeah, yeah. That's a nice figure. That's really nice.
Guys. Perry Chua is saying
Sure.
Voltron is not but too pricey. Now come on, you're gonna get. You know he's gonna get the Optimus Prime.
Optimus.
Come on, Perry.
He's so obsessed with that Optimus Prime. Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty expensive. Also, some collectors really good though for US.
Yeah. So best of the best. Do you mean Awesome Collector, Godzilla Train 1090? Yeah. Okay. Jason Welling has been helping. Let me see. Jason Welling has been helping me build my collection for years.
Right. Okay.
I believe he's the owner.
Okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Oh, he's the owner. Oh, okay.
That's
Cool.
what I'm assuming.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, okay, cool. Thank you, Godzilla Train. I mean, for me, I mean, there's no. I live here in Taiwan. I mean, there's really no, point in getting and shopping here for me. So this is more. I'm doing this more for you guys, So, yeah. All right,
So
then
apparently
Kaiju Live. Go ahead.
Apparently, according to the Ice Ant, the HLJ is the best place for best price pre-orders.
Oh, Hobby Link.
Hobby Link.
Hobby Link.
All right, fair enough.
Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, this is a brand new store. That's just opened up. It's gotten bigger in like the last little while. Kaiju Live. They also have like a live YouTube show. That they auction off figures and stuff like that. It's run by a father and son team, which is really cool. I mean, I wish I could shoot the stuff with my dad on kaijus. You know what I mean? But anyways,
Yes.
But so for you guys living in the States and stuff, I mean, here's another place where you can order your figures from, and you get like a good variety. I mean, you get Power Rangers, you get Ultraman, and like Godzilla, and that Voltron's there too. X Plus.
Like these smaller companies. Like I like when someone opens up like this because you can speak to like the owners almost like directly,
Right.
and you can communicate.
Yes.
Like, can you open up range of this and this, and then they'll actually try it, which is really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they have Halo
Yeah.
figs too, Isaiah.
Halo, you say? I'm gonna hop on that.
Yeah. Sure.
I'm trying to increase my collection and build it slowly.
Sure. Yeah.
Oops.
So Entertainment Earth.
That's a
I
good one.
shopped one time for a superhero figure. I can't remember which one, but I know I shopped for one time there. So so this is more for stateside people.
Yeah.
But any experience with shopping at Entertainment Earth?
Yeah,
man.
I have.
2003.
Did any of you guys? I'll go if no one else has.
Yeah, do it.
No, I haven't.
Okay. No, nobody. Oh, so I ordered. It was back when Jurassic World, I think, was the movie where they had the Indominus Rex came about, and I had to put in a pre-order. And they didn't charge me until the day of release, which is something cool. I think Big Bad Toy Store does. No, I think Awesome Collector, then Entertainment Earth, which is something cool. Not only that, I think they receive their figures a lot faster than most other stores. I think it's because of their location of their distribution center. So you usually from them, and then also I don't know later, so I won't mention it yet. You'll receive your figure faster ordering through them. So they usually sell out a lot quicker, I would say, than Big Bad Toy Store.
Yeah.
All right,
Cool.
Akira Nando's.
So Akira Nando's. How you doing, buddy? Now getting back to Kaiju Live, Godzilla Train 1090. Kaiju Live is also an amazing site, stateside. AJ and his family. Okay, yeah. So there you go. Yeah, I remember it's AJ. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah. I'll share this video with AJ later. Yeah, he's gonna like this. Alrighty, so let's go to now. Are there any other before we go to toy news? Is there any other stores that we're missing? Guys, in the comments, is there any other stores that we're missing that we didn't mention?
I can share.
Maybe.
Okay.
Go ahead.
If that's fine. This is one that a lot of people are starting to get to know. Let me see. How do I share? Share screen. Share screen. Yep. Boom. All right. Can you guys see? I don't know what this is.
No.
All right. Hold on. I gotta open preferences. Oh god. So you know what? I'm gonna just do this instead because it's gonna make me exit off of this. Oh no. Here we go. It says I can share. Oh, I lost permission. Okay.
Oh, Flossie's Gifts is also another one. Yeah. So if you guys are looking for Godzilla X Plus figures, and you guys are in the States, Flossie's Gifts. Also, I think, yeah, he's the same John. I forget his name already. He also does Kaiju Addicts, I think. Yeah. I believe.
Eek Knight was the website I was talking about.
Oh, okay.
They're
so yeah.
Level. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, keep going.
One thing I would say, I think that most people love the most about Eek Knight is not only the variety of figures you can get, and the communication and the customer service, is that I think all stores around, and I can't confirm nor deny, but this is just hearing from people who had experienced them a lot, is that Eek Knight will get you your figure the fastest on the U.S. side if you're the order from them, stateside wise. Obviously, if you order from like Japan websites, you're gonna get the figure a lot sooner, but you're gonna have to pay more. So it's also dependent on your budget and what you want to do. So, but Eek Knight,
sure.
Yep, there it is. Eek Knight. That's really one.
Oh wow. Yeah.
It has a large variety of like figures of all kinds. There you go. You got your little SH Monster Art Kong.
There's your Kong. There's your Kong guy.
Retail.
Yeah. Yeah. Also, Jacob. Hi, Jacob. Jacob also recommends Hobby Search.
Hobby Search is good. Yeah, I've ordered a few things from there, especially like the little people.
Yeah. Cool.
Oh yeah, we didn't mention that, Harold, not for the main toys, but for props and I think Ami has that.
Yeah, that's a good one. Hey, man, they sell so quick though. They annoy me. They update the stores at such ridiculous times. Like I'll be waiting for a pre-order to open. I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna miss this at all. And then I get an email at like 2 a.m. saying that's live, and I'm like, well, I go and look at it. It's already sold out. So it's
already sold out. Yeah.
2 a.m.
Ami is a big one. You can search for the N scale buildings and stuff. Sometimes they have them on sale. So that's Ami is a good place to buy.
And Hobby Link Japan too also has buildings and stuff like that. So those are 2 good places.
And
say again,
right? AliExpress.
Yes. Oh, that's right. AliExpress.
I've never tried that. I've had so many trust issues with that. How do you guys feel about AliExpress?
I've been shopping on AliExpress.
I'm not a big fan.
I mean, the free shipping gets you, but it takes a while. But
That's
But-
okay.
You know what I mean? But it's okay. Like sorry, AliExpress.
AliExpress.
AliExpress got pretty decent support. If your goods doesn't arrive, just complain. They'll give it back to you.
Oh,
No
really?
dramas.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
So is it
I
like a
actually,
computer?
it's like
you have to confirm.
Amazon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you have to confirm
It's
where
like
you.
it's like
you
Chinese.
receive the
It's like
goods.
Chinese Amazon,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I thought it was based in U.S. Wow.
I usually
Yeah.
buy my like for effect stuff like LED lights. Like you can buy like the street lamps.
Yeah. I got these
Um,
new Lances.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
Mechagodzilla
You can get them there. Yeah.
Mechagodzilla
So-
available for pre-order? And I haven't seen it yet. I think it's a web exclusive, so it won't show up.
Yes,
on
it's a web
site.
exclusive. Yeah. Yeah. It's a web exclusive, man.
The best thing you could probably do, and this is what I did, is what I like about Zen Market, right, is you can go to the website in which so I would go to Bandai, the Bandai store, the Japanese store,
Yeah.
right? And I would search up the Mechagodzilla's webpage on which you can pay, right? And put it in your cart, but obviously I can't because I'm not, based in Tokyo or Japan. What you do is you go to the search bar in which it like has like the HTTP. So essentially, what is that? What's that called? The little search. Yeah,
the URL.
Yeah, the URL. There it is. You'll copy the URL, then you'll go to the Zen Market page. You'll paste it and search it, and then you can pay for it and buy it that way. You just have to pay immediately, though. That's the only difference. A lot of people hate that. Is that you have to pay.
You have to pay up front.
Yeah.
They're gonna buy it for you, so you're basically having.
Yeah,
them
it's
shop
third
for
party.
you.
It's like they're.
I see. Okay.
It's not like
Yeah.
it's not like you buy from Amazon and then ship it to Zen Market's place. They have to buy it themselves.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Still, I mean, it's
Yeah.
an option if you want your figures faster. I'm impatient as hell, so that's what I do. Yeah.
Well, I live in
yeah.
Taiwan, so like I get figures way faster than everybody. Like if it's from SH Monster,
Kong.
it's like whenever I put a picture on my Instagram or YouTube, they're like people that go, "How did you get it so fast?" And then I have to go through explain the whole spiel. It's because I live in Taiwan, and Taiwan is 3 hours away from Japan by airplane. There you go. Yeah. So, anyways,
You had a backdoor connection, Harold, like a drug lord that distributed these, and I was like, man, how can I find one?
Man,
yes, sir.
This pandemic really is taking a toll on toy shopping because now you have
Oh, yeah.
to do it online. So it's like
Mhm.
you don't even feel like you're spending because it's pre-orders
Yes,
or not.
exactly, man.
You don't feel it.
Hands up.
Before this.
Welcome to my world, man. Welcome to
I
my
know
world.
this is terrible. Before this,
Oh.
we used to go to Japan and Hong Kong every year, so that's where I do my shopping. I just have
Actually,
a
that's
set
true.
time and go to Hong Kong. Hong Kong is the best for me for buying toys. 'Cause everything is there.
Same. To be honest,
Everything
I've
is
been to
there.
Hong Kong
I've
before.
always wanted to go to Hong Kong, but now with
Oh, yeah.
everything that's happened in Hong Kong,
I
I
know.
don't think I'll ever get to see it. Go ahead,
Yeah.
Patrick.
Just so you guys know this, right? All right. There's a new show called A Toy Store Near You. It's actually a documentary about shopping in toy stores during the pandemic.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. A Toy Store Near You.
Is it?
Is that on Netflix?
or Netflix?
No, it's not on Netflix. It's actually on Amazon and all that. But you can just download it online. It's
on
actually
YouTube too.
literally about shopping in toy stores during the pandemic.
It's on
It's
YouTube.
a docu-series. Yeah.
People just sneezing on you. Oh,
All right, let's get to toy news. Okay, so
all right. Let's get your wallets ready, boys and women.
So at San Diego Comic-Con, online Comic-Con, Mondo released some pretty cool stuff. I don't know if you guys would be interested in this. I want this Hanna-Barbera Godzilla.
That is such
Because it is my very first Godzilla. The first time I saw Godzilla was that Godzilla right there. and I have
That's
a special
weird.
affinity. He has a special place in my heart because it was my very first Godzilla. So
Those are
Mondo's,
cool.
yeah, not my type of, not my kind of figures that I would want for myself, but they are nice.
I agree.
So
I'm in the same boat.
yeah, yeah. So I don't know. Yeah, look at this. So I'm wondering like if they're selling one with the base or selling without the base. It looks so cute. I'm patiently waiting for what Super 7 does with their Godzilla line, because I spoke to I messaged Brian Flynn of Super 7, and I told him, listen, if you do if there's one Godzilla figure you make, because I know that they like to make Godzilla figures that no one has made. If you
Yeah.
can make a Hanna-Barbera Godzilla, please make that figure and have also make a little Godzuki that goes along with that Godzilla. You know what I mean? And like,
Yeah.
I would be ecstatic. You know, so like I've always wanted this figure. I had the plush toy when I was a little kid and I lost it.
Come on.
You're gonna get cartoon buildings too, right? For that.
Yeah, I'll have to make my buildings cartoony looking and stuff like that for this. Yes, the Hanna-Barbera, me too. We gotta get this that one day. Yeah, man, for sure. I mean, why not, man? Hanna-Barbera Godzilla, my very first Godzilla. Yeah.
I want to say it can be. I think it can be removed off base. Like no matter what, I think you can just take it off. The base is just there, maybe.
Yeah.
I hope.
Yeah. Is that Hanna-Barbera? I don't know. Like I heard like on their website, like there was like this total debacle of like you know, they had like an over order of like pre-orders and stuff like that, and a lot of people didn't get it. That's what I hear. I don't know if that's true or not, but yeah.
Retail. Oh god.
Did Hanna-Barbera also do all the monsters?
No, just Godzilla, and they made their own and they made their own monsters for that series. Yeah, but this is like the very first color. I think it was like the very first Godzilla cartoon ever. I think.
Really?
Yeah, back in the 70s. Yeah, I think so.
Snap, yeah.
I'm not too sure, but I think it was. Yeah.
Evening, gents. Hope you are having a great Friday. Reptar and Rugrats also. Oh, Reptar. That's a classic right there.
What's going on? Piper Customs. What's going on, brother?
I love.
Thank you, Ben. Thank you, Ben.
That's Akira Jo's
buddy.
pandemic haircut. Lockdown hair.
Yeah. Alrighty, so that was in 1984. The Hedorah came out. They had that issue. Yes. And yes, it was Harold. Ah, cool. Yeah, that's what I thought. Cool. Yeah. Alrighty, so this looks nice, but I already have the SH Monster Arts version, so I'm happy with that one. But this looks nice. Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely this is so cool. I think this looks
really cool. I wouldn't mind getting this because it looks like a tribal tattoo come to life.
Yes,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's exactly what it looks like.
That's right.
Yeah. I think the artist, I forget the name of the artist, he was on Collect All Monsters talking about this, and yeah, really interesting. Like the guy's pretty cool, like the artist who works for Mondo actually. Yeah.
That's that's really cool. That's unique. It's definitely different.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, those Dorats though. Yeah, that from the King Ghidorah. Do I have that picture? This looks nice. This is only a concept art though. Yeah.
Oh, is it?
So,
oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a concept.
That looks dope.
This looks pretty dope. Yeah. So Ghidorah 91, and you get the Dorats. So, but there's one thing for about the Mondo, like you know, the Mondo they advertised that Mothra statue. They had two versions, right? One with the egg, and the other one, the exclusive one, where the Mothra larvas are coming out of the egg. My buddy wanted that one, but like it's only a store exclusive, and they only sell that to people in the States. There's no international shipping for for exclusive figures, which is unfortunate. You know what I mean? So,
Dang,
yeah.
big issue that 3-0. I know this is like super off topic, but the whole like exclusive sales to like a country is like it's pretty hurtful to know.
It is hurtful because like there's stuff clearly that people want, you know what I mean? But it's only exclusive. Like my buddies here in Taiwan, they wanted that Mothra, and they're like, oh man, I can't have it.
And then they have to pay ridiculous amounts of money to get it, if they ever do.
Yeah.
Mezcal does it all the time, by the way. Mezcal does that all the time. All the Mezcal, MDX and all that. Nah, we can't get it, man. We have to pay like twice the price.
Yes.
Guys. This right here.
Harold's
my dream figure. The toy maker gods answered my prayers. I've been wanting. I have been wanting an 18-inch tall articulated Godzilla figure for the longest, okay? And now we are finally getting it, okay? But I have concerns, guys, because the last time I picked up an 18-inch tall Mezco figure, this is what happened.
And the call comes out.
He's a paraplegic.
This is what happened to him. I still have to get this guy fixed. I mean, inside the joints, okay, for this figure, it's plastic. You know what I mean? And like the arms are really, really heavy. You know what I mean? So of course this thing snapped. Say again?
What the heck?
Yeah. So like, yeah, I mean, these things are really, and like the ball joints are really, really stiff, and like I can barely move this thing. No, I can't move it at all. You know what I mean? So of course this thing snapped. You know, like if you guys have this figure, you can only just leave it up on the shelf for display. But like if you're doing toy photography, it will break on you. You know, like
they did everything they could to make it non-posable.
And like the thing is that, you know, there's no articulation at the knees or at the elbows. You know what I mean? So I mean, he's beautiful, like when he's not broken. You know what I mean? But like.
Yeah, that's a dope sculpt. I really do enjoy the sculpt.
Yeah, and like let me get out the gigantic series Godzilla 89. Oh, let me just put that light over here. Oh shit! Oh, sorry about me. Look at that.
That's beautiful.
So this Mezco figure is gonna be pretty much. Maybe not as tall as this Godzilla here, this gigantic series Godzilla 89, because I know that Godzilla that's coming for Mezco is the 89 version, you know? So it's going to have articulations at the neck, but I don't know how much though, because like there's going to be electronics in the body of the figure, you know what I mean? So it's gonna have the light up mouth, it's gonna have the light up dorsal fin. So I'm really, really excited to get that. I mean, this guy here is my favorite Toho Godzilla, you know? And man, I mean, we can't, I don't know, man. I
was about to cry.
I'm still about to cry.
Emotional, man. Years of waiting.
Yes, I mean, man, when you guys sent that, I think it was you, Isaiah. You sent the advert on our group thing. I was like, "Are you kidding me?" Like I nearly screamed. You know what I mean? So
his wife is probably like, "Oh, what?"
It's Godzilla again.
Yeah, she's like, "Oh, it's another Godzilla." She's like, "Oh, yeah, there's a new Godzilla. Never mind."
Can't wait.
Yeah. So. I'm gonna keep this guy here because So, but yeah, getting back to this this figure. I mean, he's 18 inches tall. I mean,
Jeez.
Light up mouth, light up dorsal fins, movable jaw. That's great. Movie accurate sounds. I mean, like I'm cool with the lights. The sounds, I honestly don't need them. You know what I mean? Because like I do toy photography, you can't hear him do that. But that's
For collectors,
whatever. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's for collectors.
It'll
And
be good for TikTok.
oh, that's true. Yeah. If you're into TikTok, I don't do TikTok, even though I have a TikTok. But yeah, realistic plastic eyes.
Look at those eyes.
So yeah.
Those are
So
nice.
14 points of articulation. So there's an articulation point in the jaw. That's 1. Neck 2. Arms 3, 4. I don't know if there's going to be any elbow articulations.
I'm scared about
I'm
the
guessing
tail.
not. Yeah.
No, 14.
Yeah, if anything,
no tail movement.
yeah. You think so?
There's
I don't
only
know.
one
That's all-
tail
but,
movement. I think there's a cut there, right on the ass.
Yeah,
Is
right
it?
there. There's a cut right here.
Do you think it's a single rotation, or do you think it's going to be like kind of how SH does it with like? Probably
It's
not.
gonna be a single rotation.
Single rotation
I reckon
for
it's gonna
sure.
be single.
I don't know, man.
I'm
I really don't know.
Nonetheless, this is really
I'm-
dope for us. Honestly, it's a win.
Yeah, I'm super excited for this figure. I mean, I've been doing giant. I've shot big figures, so I've got experience with big figures, and like my mind's been going nuts with ideas on like what stuff I can do with this figure. You know what I mean? So
Nothing.
yeah, man. So like, it's crazy. It's gonna be awesome.
It's gonna be
Yeah.
a good day. I can't wait to see you have this in your arms, just to see how big your smile is.
Oh my goodness, yeah. Yeah.
How much do you think is
Okay,
gonna?
so I mean, this figure will easily be $300. I mean, that Kong up there, that King Kong was $200 with the lights and sounds and stuff like that. Easily, like an extra $100. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm guessing it'll be $300.
I hope you're wrong. Congrats.
I hope Mesco is not listening. It's $100.
We won't pay Mezcal if you're listening.
150 bucks.
I'm not willing to pay 300 Mezcal. Let's talk 200.
150 Mesco. We're gonna think about the shipping.
That's
We're gonna think
correct.
about the shipping.
No, you're
Oh my
willing to
God.
pay. You're willing to pay $200 with no arms, right?
I know.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Better start
All right,
doing
guys. So let's get to Ask the Titan Masters, and we have finally our first ever submissions, guys. So this is exciting. Yes. Finally.
Let's do it.
All right. So this comes to us from Goji Guru. Okay, so
Mr.
that's his
Guru.
shot right there. So how can I create a greater sense of depth, but still only use my iPhone camera? Also, practical
Oh, wow.
backgrounds are always a challenge. Do you have any recommendations? Any online retailers? Well, in terms of retailers, we discussed a whole bunch already.
Yeah.
But in terms of like shooting with your iPhone, I mean, if that's all you have, that's all you have. You know what I mean? That's a good start.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But like, you don't you don't get
It's
the
22
same.
hours.
Well, that was weird.
That was me.
That's my thing. Don't worry. Yeah, it was me. But you don't get the same range as a DSLR. I mean, iPhone, like smartphones, can never replace DSLRs. I think. You know what I mean?
Correct,
For in terms of like picture quality. So, but yeah. But in terms of like this, I mean, this is a nice setup and things. The only thing I would change more, actually, I would change is have the focus on Godzilla, not Gamera, because Gamera is he's facing away from the camera, okay,
Correct,
and
correct.
Godzilla's facing towards the camera. So I would change the focal point here. You know what I mean? And also maybe give it a Dutch angle, because like whenever you're having these shots where figures are squaring off against each other, giving that Dutch angle conveys that action. You know what I mean? So it conveys like a like a sense of action and things. So I would change that. Guys, any input?
Yes, and one more thing, if you're shooting with a phone, make sure you don't shoot it handheld. Always use a
tripod.
Yeah, because with the phone it's very. And one more thing is that if he wants to have more sense of depth, I think he should try zooming in more.
Yeah.
Which would jeopardize the quality, but that's the only way you can compress everything within the shot. Is by zooming in.
Zoom in and then back off, right?
Another
go far and zoom in.
Another trick you could do
Also,
with iPhones is the grids. You can turn the grids on, like the rule of third. That's a setting.
That's right.
Yeah.
It'll help you compose better.
Now the lighting here is nice, but it's a little bit cool. What you could do, you could try changing a warmer background for for Godzilla and the kaijus to pop more, because remember these kaiju figures, they're dark colored characters. So if you have a cold colors in the background and stuff, they won't pop as much, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Also too, what you want to pay attention is the eye line matching. Godzilla here, it doesn't look like his eye line is matching with Gamera's. So you would adjust the posing of Godzilla and like the posing of the head to make it look like he's looking at Gamera.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
all right. So thank you.
I'm gonna add something.
Like this.
Yes. Go ahead.
Yes.
Akira.
And also, I think Harold mentioned already, focus on Godzilla, but the reason being because if you look at the composition, right, the percentage in focus is really like 20%.
Yeah.
80% of the picture is actually out of focus. So this is something that you should watch out about when you do a picture, because I've seen many people trying to do something like this, and always consider you want your majority of your picture to be in focus instead of out of focus.
Exactly. Yes. So like all this here, like from Gamera to this building, that's all in focus, and like all this over here is all not in focus, and it should be the other way around actually.
Yep.
So
think about what the main subject to be. What do you want to focus on?
Yeah, exactly. Okay. So never have you like the main. If there's two characters, okay, never have the character that's not looking at the in the direction of the camera to be, to be the main focus. The like in this instance, like I said before, Godzilla should be the focus more. Yeah. Okay, and, also, give it a Dutch angle.
What else can I add? Yeah. Move on.
Dutch angle is you tilt it, right? Not straight on the ground.
Yeah, not straight on, tilt it, and and you can give it an angle, like a lower angle too, also. So yeah. All right, so Akira Nandos. Okay, so
Nandos.
This is pretty nice. I would try to have the figure more in the shot a little bit more, instead of having him cut out the top and his feet, you know what I mean? Because like this figure can be posed enough where like he can crouch down even lower and stuff, so you can have him more in the shot. Okay, and then just have like an object in front, not in focus, to show like he's squaring off against, to give it a little bit some depth and things. So anything you want to add to?
Because I've actually seen his shots a lot, and he's using a high grade Gundam. So his fins, right? There's this one thick line there that he has to remove off to make it look more like an MG. I think that would definitely bring more life to the figure. Yeah, and second of all, it's like what you just said, man. It needs to be more in frame, This is too out of frame, man. Yeah.
Yeah, two out of frame, and like give it a nice touch. Like if you
I was gonna say
if you
that.
adjust the angle of it, because you know he's a giant robot, you know what I mean? Adjust
go
the
down
angle a
lower.
bit, you know what I mean? And then down lower, and then just give it a Dutch angle, you know. And I think it'll improve the figure, the overall shot.
And explosions.
Yeah.
I gotta
Yes.
add on the explosions to be honest. Like I've seen a lot. Make sure if you're gonna have explosion somewhere, make sure it's away from the character instead of like right
Yeah,
near
it's
it.
a little too
Too much.
close. Yeah,
Yeah.
because
Yeah, it's a little.
yeah.
It's right underneath the Gundam, and it's a big, huge explosion. It would affect the Gundam in, like, if you think about it. You know what I mean?
And one more thing, Akira,
Yeah.
there's something you can do, which is, this part right here. You can actually separate this part here. You see, you can actually separate these two parts by just there's a line in the middle. You can just there's a line in the middle here. You can just remove it off. So you can remove this part here, because from what I see in your shots is you actually have both up this way. So when one leg is up, you actually see the joints over here. So it's better to close one down and put one up.
That's
Yeah.
it. That's
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alrighty. This one, I think
This
it's
is
this is okay. I would go a little bit lower. Yeah.
I reckon
Anything
I
to
would-
add on this, guys?
I would go a little bit lower, and so not to cut the
Yeah.
gun, and also
Yes.
I'd probably move the tree hiding the tree at the front,
you think another
Yeah.
building?
Yeah, I would move that tree.
and maybe a little
Maybe
bit more
add some
light.
more demi. Yes, a little bit more light coming from the back, and then if you can
Yeah.
have like a reflector to reflect some light back, so like
Right.
the shadow won't be too hard on the front of him.
Yes.
Yeah,
I didn't even know it was
Yeah.
a tree.
I like the style.
that's a tree, I think.
I definitely like
That's
the
a trick.
style.
Yeah.
The build's so nice.
Alrighty. Okay, so so this is Pacific Goji 94.
It's really hard
Now
to
for
get.
me, it's yeah, because see the thing is though, like we're all ACBA artists, you know what I mean? And like we don't really
Rely too
do
much.
Photoshop.
yeah, we don't rely on Photoshop. But if there's one person that I could recommend you watch and you look at what he's doing, is Mason Zilla. Mason Zilla, he he's doing pretty much the same thing, but he's incorporating real props with and he's adding the compositions with it. So he's really good at amalgamating the two, you know what I mean? So like
Alan as well, man.
like
I mean, Alan
what-
as well.
yeah, Alan, yeah. Now the thing though, like with these shots, that I mean they're nice on its own, but the thing though is like you never get you never get a sense of like depth in them. Do you understand?
Yeah.
Yeah. So who's got that doing that noise? Yeah.
Another thing, personally, so you guys all know about line, symmetry lines, and then how they
Yes.
they kind of bring your eyes. All of them are facing down, and then you have Kevin just kind of like redirecting your eyes. So it kind of messes
I was about to say
like
that. Yeah.
flow with the image. It's not a bad thing if that's what you want. It's great. But if you want to have like a flow with the image, have them all erecting towards, a subject or just an area, so it flows, and you're not being like misconceived or like distracted.
Yeah, because see, like right now, like my eyes don't know where to focus. You know what I mean? Because like you got like a line here, a line here, and a line here. Like it would be better like if like this one shoots this way, this one shoots down this way, and this one here shoots the other way. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, I think
you
that's
could
the problem.
create. Yeah.
I think the problem is more he needs to understand about composition. So I think the composition
yes.
is really weird. Like the placement is not right, not right on the grid, and like especially this picture,
Yeah.
you're not sure what you're selling, whether you sell the figure or you sell the
the effects, because I don't know what to
the
look
effects.
at actually. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you don't know what to look at, and
Yeah,
you gotta
because
think
the effects is
differently when
actually
you take a
taking.
pic- Yeah.
Yeah. Because
gotta
I'm
think
looking at the
differently.
effects more than the figure. So sorry,
Yep.
Akira.
That's all right. So, like, you gotta think differently. Like, I understand you probably see this in the movie and you thought, it's a cool thing to see in the movie. But when you take a picture, this is
Yeah, it
just
doesn't
one
translate
frame
well. Yeah.
while they were doing it. Yeah, doesn't translate. So, you always want to think whether
Yeah.
it's the first act of the scene or the last one. You pick the one that looks the best in the still picture. So this one
Yeah.
feels like it could work, but you want to see the next action scenes kind of thing. What's the
Yes.
next
Sure.
movement?
Yeah.
And so
Like it's got to make sense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's got to make sense. Okay, because this here really doesn't make sense. You know what I mean? So like he's shooting at, you know what I mean? So
If he was directing
And,
all
like-
down, I could assume there's human or something like he's.
Yeah, I can assume he's trying to do stuff like that. But
yeah,
the thing is, the figure, you can't see the figure now. You know what I mean? Because of all the beams.
It's nonetheless. I do like the coloring and how he has that gold reflection. I mean, if
Mhm.
anything,
Yes.
I would say that is really cool. I don't know if that's done
Mhm.
through editing though, or if it's like pre-lighting and then editing done after.
yeah.
Yeah, we don't know.
But again, like I recommend that you look at Mason Zillas because he does pretty much what you do, but he's able to add a little bit more depth to it, I guess. You know what I mean? More dimension to it. You know what I mean? Even though like he's using Photoshop. So yeah.
Godzilla.
Yeah. All right. And
I would change to the back.
yeah, I changed the background because this is a dark colored figure and like he's lost. You know what I mean? All I see is the beams.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So the figure's not popping, and also too, you've cut out too much of the figure. You know what I mean? Try and get him more in frame. You know?
Yeah.
So
And like composition again.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
we just see the beam and we don't see the figure. So
we don't see the figure at all.
When you take a picture, you always think about what do you sell.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Sure.
So you always want to
Also
sell the
too-
figure instead of the effects and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah. Also, too, I mean, your watermark here, make it smaller because it is actually detracting. You know what I mean? So like when I put my watermark on my photos, I put it in a corner, but it's nice and small, so it's just not distracting. This for me is a little bit too distracting. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So.
Now that GMK doesn't look too bad. I mean,
But I don't know what's this
Oh,
at the
yeah.
bottom.
I didn't even notice that.
I don't know what that is.
If it was just a single shot of just him, that would be pretty dope.
Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think
And again, like
definitely
with this
work on
shot
the
over here with
composition.
yeah, and again, like with this shot here of Mecha Godzilla and Mogera, he's shooting this way. Like, who are they shooting at? You know what I mean? So like, tell a story. You know what I mean? So that's the thing. So.
Like,
But that's pretty much it, guys. Anything you guys want to add?
actually, I want to add something. If you go back, the one at the bottom, this actually
Okay.
not too bad. But
Yeah.
Yeah, the Godzilla one?
If you consider, yeah, but if you consider the rule of third, that's not the place where the Godzilla head should be. So you know what I mean. So
Mm,
you gotta know your composition because you want your eyes to
I love
Yes.
feels natural when you look at it.
all
This
this.
feels
yeah.
a little bit off straight
Composition's
away.
important. Yeah.
Yeah, composition.
Yes.
Take care of your composition.
Yeah. Yeah. So focus on your compositions. I mean, I did a shot exactly like this, but my composition is there. Let me see if I can show you. Where is it? This one right here. Oh wait, hold on. This one right here. Do you see it?
Yeah.
This one right here.
Right.
Yeah. But in the bottom right. Exactly. Okay. So. All right, guys. I am out of time. I gotta get going because I gotta teach a class. But we've covered everything today. So guys,
Yep.
thank you so much for you guys remaining. Thank you guys so much for watching, guys. And keep those photos coming in, guys. You know what I mean? We love doing this sort of stuff. So
Yeah.
yeah. Anything else you guys want to add?
My
Well,
inbox.
thanks to Akira Nando's and Goji Guru and what's the Pacific Goji. Thanks for
Yeah.
submitting
Yes.
it. Your
We appreciate it. Thank you.
works. Yeah, we appreciate it.
Seriously.
I'm pretty sure the viewers appreciate it too. So it allows us to sort of give you guys feedbacks that might be helpful to some other people as well.
Yeah.
And hopefully, what we told you guys will be helpful.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we're not trying to, we don't want to hurt your feelings or anything like that. You know what I mean? We just want to help elevate you guys. So that's the important thing. Okay.
The Tight Master way.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Okay. All right, guys. So, guys, thank you so much. All right, guys, and I will check you guys later. Okay.
All right, guys. Cheers.
All right.
Okay.
All right. Okay. Okay, guys, stay online for a little bit. Okay. All right.
Sure.